warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Maria Miri binti Abdullah from the Faculty of Technology Management in Technopreneurship UTeM. The title of our innovation for this competition is Integrating Design Thinking and Google Jamboard in Teaching and Learning of Technopreneurial Business Plan. Pandemic COVID-19 has affected us a lot. The MCO period has caused a lot of distractions in our daily activities. Because of this pandemic, the teaching and learning activities at universities and schools also has been changed. All the teaching and learning activities has been transformed into virtual classroom. Delivering subject content through virtual classroom has been very challenging for both the lecturers and also the students. Based on our previous experience and due to those challenges, this semester we are experimenting by integrate the design thinking approach and Google Jamboard online whiteboard in the teaching and learning of the Technopreneurship Business Plan subject. What is design thinking? Design thinking is a problem-solving paradigms that encourage innovations, while Google Jamboard is a collaborative whiteboard used to create and edit content with other users. Design thinking approach is widely applied at the Stanford Design Schools. By integrating both approach and tools in our teaching and learning activities of Technopreneurial Business Plan, we can improve the student involvement and finally to improve the overall learning experience of our students. The application of the frameworks is unique in the Malaysian context for the teaching and learning of Technopreneurial Business subject, Technopreneurial Business Plan subjects, because this subject required a lot of collaborative activities among the students, and it also required highly creative and critical thinking process throughout the implementation of these subjects. What is the principle behind the implementation of these frameworks in our classroom and teaching and learning activities? It is because we believe that every student has the potential to become an innovator. And for the Technopreneurial Business Plan subjects, students must develop business ideas to provide solution to their target audience. Therefore, the application of this framework in our virtual classroom setting, we deliver the subject content according to the 5 steps of design thinking framework, which include first, empathize. During the empathize phase, students will learn about their target audience. They have to do some field works. For example, they have to interview the target audience. They have to observe them. Okay, they have to ask questions and get as much information as possible during the field works. The second step is define. During the define steps, the student has to come back to their groups, and then they have to refine, they have to discuss, okay, about the about the informations that they have gathered during the empathize steps, and further deliberate the problems. And then the third step is ideas. The idea is the process where students will brainstorm in order to develop a creative solution to the problem faced by the target audience, which they have been identified in phase 1 and phase 2. The next step is to develop a prototype. The prototype can be in terms of physical prototypes, it can be in terms of 3D image, or it can be in terms of role play, where they can present the ideas to their target audience for testing. And the final step in the design thinking approach is testing. During these steps, the student will test the ideas to the target audience to get their feedback, and later on, they will further improve the idea based on the feedback given by the target audience. The integration of design thinking approach and Google Jamboard online whiteboard not only helping students to develop their critical thinking and also creativity, but also it helps to improve their ability to work collaboratively with their teammates. DT is a place, a community, and also a mindset for them to nurture and also to develop technopreneurial business project to provide solution to the target audience. What is the objective of these innovations? The objective of the vision, the objective of us to innovate these ideas is to empower students during the teaching and learning activities, because through the self-learning activities, the field works, the brainstorming session, students required to do a lot of self-learning and also collaborative learning. So they are being empowered to do this learning by themselves. And also, secondly, is to instill student creativity and critical thinking. When they go to the field, they have to critically and creatively ask questions to get as much as information from the target audience. So it's depend on them, because we as a lecturers cannot be together with them. So they have to do it independently. And thirdly is to improve student engagement and also collaboration during the teaching and learning activity. The Google Jamboard is is the tool for them to collaborate, to debates, to brainstorm ideas. Okay, it is a online whiteboard, so they can express can express themselves during the process, the teaching and learning process. And finally, of course, we want the student to enjoy the learning process. So through the implementation of this design thinking framework in the Google Jamboard whiteboard, we will enrich the student learning experience, because they can explore the learning by themselves, and also they can collaboratively works with their teammates to improve the ideas. And this is going to be a very meaningful experience for them. And alternatively, educators might use these frameworks or might implement these frameworks for their own teaching and learning activities to boost student engagement and also creativity for the 21st century classroom setting. That's it from me. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum.